Hallo und willkommen zurück zu All That Remains, a Story About a Child's Future. Wir gehen hier lang. Was ist denn hier passiert? Ach hey. Das sieht aber nicht gut aus. So, Mobbing.
One of the worst things in my old school was all of the dorks. That's what my friend and I called them. I'm not sure exactly how we classified someone as a dork, but there was definitely a group of kids who were all part of that category. We never did anything to them, but they always came after us after school. I tried keeping away, and since I was faster than them, I usually got away. They didn't hit me, luckily, though I half hoped they would, just so I can tell the teachers. In this new school, however, it's worse. I don't even know anybody, so I'm pretty much alone in this. They hate being called bullies, so I started using that word instead of dorks. They pick up sticks from the streets and then chase people around with them. Though I think they like to pick on me specifically more than other kids. I'm not sure why. I don't even know their names. There's this group of girls which I tried to talk to, but I guess they're bullies too. They told me they want to hang out. Then during break time, they put sand in the back of my shirt. That was mean. It takes me ages to clean it. 6th grade isn't as bad though, mainly thanks to Emma, Lucy, and Tom. I think the bullies don't really pick on kids who have friends because they're scared of an all-out war. Sometimes we toy with them by running super fast by the garden near the school. They always hang out there. Middle schoolers are the worst. Just when I thought I was at the top of the food chain because I'm at the highest grade of elementary school, these jerks come in and ruin it. I didn't know it, but they hit Tom almost every day after school, and he never talked to us about it. So I talked to Emma and Lucy, and we decided to strike back. We didn't tell Tom. On the last day of elementary school, we prepared about 5 water guns plus a small half-working toy BB gun Emma got from her dad. Each of us had 2 weapons. As soon as we saw them touching Tom, we jumped in to help. I think we gave the bullies a heart attack. They ran away so fast that I don't even think they saw our faces. Tom took the toy BB gun and shot one of them in the butt as he ran away. It was hilarious. 7th grade sucks when it comes to bullying because the girl from 5th grade is back. She was the leader of that girls group, which always picked on me. I now know her name is Charlotte, and she pretty much has the whole school at her command. She doesn't hit or do anything physical, though. She's a brat. That's what Emma told me. She likes to spread false rumors about people or turn friends on each other. A few months into elementary school, and Charlotte already tries to do this on me. She stole my pen and now tries to blame it on Lucy because she knows we had a small fight. When Lucy and I found out, we decided to prank her. We pulled a fake police call about a stolen pen, and that scared Charlotte straight. I didn't talk to Charlotte again for a while, but now when we grow friendly before 8th grade was over, our friendship feels like it's saving me from bullies. I'm not sure why, but nobody picks on me anymore. I think the only real bullying happens again at the end of 9th grade, after I broke my arm. I didn't think people would actually make fun of me for it, but they did. There were a lot of insults and mocking, but luckily no one hits me or anything like that. The invasion of mobile phones sucks, because half of the time, people call me names and I don't even know who they are. One time, I came to this girl's birthday party wearing a t-shirt with the school's symbol by mistake. Nobody dared to talk to me at the party, but afterward, I got about 20 anonymous messages from people calling me an idiot, and well, some other names. I felt really down after it happened, so I didn't talk to anyone about it. Now, a few months later, Emma found out about it while using my phone to call her mom. I was really embarrassed when I noticed she saw those messages, but she started laughing at some of those things I wrote. Eventually, I joined her. She showed the messages to Tom and Lucy, and they laughed as well. To be fair, When you look at what bullies say when you're with your friends, everything seems like a joke. High school as a whole feels like a huge pile of bullies, though nobody's sure who's against who. The boys laugh at my drawings, and I think some of them are trying to compliment me, but it definitely doesn't work. The girls mainly joke about how I dress. It's awful, and I can't even leave the house anymore without thinking about what they'll say. Every time I don't come in dressed like a supermodel, they all poke their eyes at me like I'm some weirdo. I stopped minding them by 11th grade. I used to be annoyed by bullies, but now, in my last years of school, I think I see them in a different light. There will always be bullies. People wanting to bring me down. I was never sure why, but I guess this is just how things are. They don't affect me much anymore. I learned to ignore them and move on. And now more than ever, I know that's the best way to deal with them.
Es gibt einen Spruch, behandle andere so, wie du selbst behandelt werden möchtest. Und ich finde, da ist etwas Wahres dran. Wir alle machen Fehler. Wir sagen mal etwas Falsches, wir tun mal etwas Falsches. Das ist alles menschlich. Aber ich denke, es ist auch wichtig, zu versuchen, sich zu reflektieren und aus diesen Fehlern zu lernen und auch dazu zu stehen. Was Mobbing angeht, bin ich auch dafür, dass es dieses Thema, also nicht das Thema Mobbing, aber das Thema Sozialverhalten als Fach in der Schule gibt. Und jetzt nicht nur für 2 Wochen, sondern länger. Ich weiß nicht, vielleicht ist das auch schon so. Ich bin jetzt länger raus aus der Schule. Wenn ja, dann finde ich das gut. Aber einfach, damit die Kinder bestimmte Werte wie zum Beispiel Respekt vor anderen und so auch nochmal von einer anderen Seite mitbekommen. Oder dass auch einfach mal drüber gesprochen wird, was macht Mobbing eigentlich, ne, mit den Opfern? Oder warum mobbt man überhaupt? Ne? Also warum wird man überhaupt zum Täter? Einfach solche Sachen finde ich persönlich auf jeden Fall sinnvoll. So, wir machen uns auf zum Soldaten. Ich habe nicht nur einen Schatten. Das ist ja klasse. So, der Soldat war beim Riesenrad. Das noch nicht... Ah, doch, ich glaube da vorne. Ich wollte gerade sagen, dass noch nicht in Sicht ist. Habe ich mich hier schon hingesetzt? Ich weiß es nicht. Tu es nochmal. Ich glaube, ich war hier schon. Ist aber nicht schlimm. So. Ah ja, doch. Aus dieser Richtung sind wir, glaube ich, schon gekommen. Okay, das müsste auch die letzte Station sein. Müssen wir gleich mal gucken. Handy, Soldat, Hobbys. Da ist Soldat. Auch hier ist Soldat. Mobbing, Geburtstage. Ja, ne? Schön. Schön gemacht. Hier auch noch ein Weg lang. Achso, das ist... Da ist der Weg. Okay, wir gehen mal da hinten hin. Oder wir gehen einfach querfeldein. Nein! Warum? Ich wollte doch nur gucken. Die habe ich auch gern genutzt, wollte ich sagen. Ich darf nicht gucken. Ein Kettenkarussell. Gesund sieht das nicht mehr aus. Da, ein kleines Kinderkarussell. Das ist auch süß. Kann man da hoch? Ich fliege bestimmt gleich wieder raus, ne? Oh, ich kann ja sogar hier hoch. Oh, was ist denn mit dem armen Pferdchen passiert? Irgendwie erinnert mich das Karussell, gerade an Silent Hill 3. Nun gut, ja, kann ich mir nicht weiter anschauen. Das ist ja schade. Oh, was ist denn mit der Treppe hier passiert? So, nimmst du uns mit? Oh, ich glaube, hier will ich nicht mit. Aber es leuchtet sehr schön. Mhm. Gut. Dann wollen wir mal.
My dad is probably the best guy I know. He's got this cool round hat that he always wears when he's in Stratford. He always knows everything. Like, everything. I don't think there's anything he doesn't really know. I keep asking him weird questions to challenge him, and he always has the right answers. He's in the military. That's what my mom says. I don't know why, but he barely talks about it when he's home. He's away most of the time because he fights bad guys and protects us. According to Mom, it really sucks that he's away, but I understand. I want to be protected. Mom said that he's not only protecting us, but he's also protecting everybody in town and the whole country. I don't understand why other dads don't do it. I mean, why can't he do something at home? Before we moved out to Stratford, he told me that this new city is much better and it's going to be awesome. I hope that's true. My dad never lies. I miss him now. I feel so alone with all these new people, and I only know Mom around here. I wish he was here too. He was only home for like a week this year. That's so lame. I talk to him on the phone all the time, but I really wish he was home. He told me that next year things should cool down, and he'll be able to come home for a while. I'm really looking forward to it. He said it's only going to be in a few months. Eventually, he's back. I know more people now, but I would still much rather hang out with him. He doesn't have a job in town, so he mostly does housework and takes me out for bowling or to see a movie together. I love this so much. I can't believe he's home for so long. He's been home for about 3 months now. He has to force me to go see friends as well, because all I want to do is hang out with him. He bought me this small wooden boat, and we went up to the river behind our house. We live right by the fields, so it's only a 15-minute walk. We go there a lot to put in the small boat and watch it go down the river. Then I run to bring it back. Before he left, he told me we should let it flow down the river that leads to the sea. Then maybe we'll see it again one day when we visit the beach, but I wanted to keep it. He's deployed again, of course, but I get to hang out with him in the summer, after I turned 13. We went to the new amusement park, the one which I used to go to with friends. We also celebrated my birthday together. We went to play with the boat in the river again. I don't remember the last time he was home for summer. That's the best thing in the world. I really didn't want him to leave when he did. I wish he'll be back soon. We have a big vacation together over in Arizona after I turned 15. We had a great time together. I wanted to be home with him. He said he would be, but he had to go back to the army in the middle of the trip. So he took the plane to Afghanistan, or wherever he needs to be. I was a bit upset. That's so unfair that they can just take him whenever they want. I've seen him for short periods now and then, but now he comes back for a few months in winter. He flew back in September, and I was happy to have him home. So much has changed, and I couldn't wait to show him and tell him everything. He wanted to see my boyfriend, David, face to face, but luckily it turned out okay. I was never more upset than I was when he had to go back. It's like an endless cycle. I just want him to stay. I genuinely just want him to stay where he is, to be with me and Mom. I wanted to insist, but I know I couldn't. Now I regret it. We just got the news that his team took a hit in the fields. My dad didn't survive. He died out there. He won't come back. Ever. It's really hard for my mom and me. I don't think I said anything for 3 days after we got the news. I locked myself up in my room and cried on the bed. On the third day, my mom insisted that I come out and talk to her. She says we have to open up with each other about how I feel. I suddenly felt safer with her, so I did open up. I didn't talk to any of my friends, not to David either. I got some texts from them. Emma's the one to text the most. I think they talked to my mom already because I've never talked to them about what happened. But they know. I only come back to school a week later, and that even is incredibly hard. Everyone looked at me when I walked into the school. I had to go to the bathroom and cry already in the first period. I don't know if I'll ever be the same, but some things do help. I know that he died protecting me and everyone else. I know that he was a hero, and he loved me. I know that I said goodbye. I said a proper goodbye. I did. He'd also want me and Mom to move on. I'm really scared that something can happen to my mom. She's the only family I have left. I start talking to my friends again. I'm on the last year of high school, and things were rough. But I'll get through this. I really miss my dad, and I still cry alone all the time. We recently passed February again. It's been a whole year. Moving on is the toughest thing I'll ever do, my mom says. But it's something that if I don't do, I'll never grow. I've just recently turned 18, and I graduated high school. Life moves on, and I feel the worst for letting my dad stay in the past. But I know that sometimes letting go is the right thing. I got up for a walk. I went to the back exit and walked up to the fields. I used to play hide and seek or tag there with my dad. I started crying again. It's like there's this ache in my chest that will never go away. I went over to the river. There was nobody there. No one is ever there. The kind of love between my dad and I is not one that can be separated by the barrier of life and death. He'll always be with me. I know that. I set the boat down, and it floated down the river. I didn't run to catch it this time.
Ja. Ups. Da steht ja ein Bett. Ja. Es ist auf jeden Fall ein sehr herausforderndes Ereignis. Ich glaube, so würde ich das bezeichnen. Du musst ja erstmal lernen, ohne diesen Menschen zu leben. Und wenn es dein Mann, dein Vater, deine Mutter, deine Schwester, dein Bruder oder dein bester Freund ist, mit dem du Jahre verbracht hast, Erinnerungen geteilt hast, und dieser Mensch ist dann nicht mehr da, darauf musst du ja erstmal klarkommen. Du musst ja erstmal lernen, wieder ohne diesen Menschen zu leben. Und akzeptieren vor allem, dass dieser Mensch nicht mehr da ist. Und das ist wahrlich nicht einfach. So. Ich glaube, wir müssen schlafen gehen.
Good morning, darling. You have to get up.
Mom,
Yes?
I love you very much, and I hope that you can let me go sometime.
I love you too. But what are you talking about?
You don't have to worry about me.
Oh, I love you, sweetheart.
I am happy to be a child. I'm looking forward to a lot of things, but I'm not in a hurry to get older. I can now understand why my mom is so worried about me and why I cannot take her worry away, because I do not have that job. You have to accept some things. my mother, and me too. One thing that will only become clear to me years later is the fact that I chose my own life and that the whole story is just one variant of many.